Hey everybody. Just see here. I went to a local record store that actually reopened on the iOS side recently. Had a sidewalk sale yesterday, and I partook. And I'm just gonna show you guys some of my finds real quick. I'm gonna post a link if anybody wants to come in and say hi. Okay, let's see. Okay. Um. So I quickly went through probably about 8 or 9 or 10 boxes of records, and I regret putting some of them back, but I did find some really cool things, I think, for the money that I spent. Um, so really cheap records. I won't say how much I spent, but it wasn't a lot. So um, I did buy some cassettes. So I will start with those. I think I'm pretty sure I don't own any of these, but I need to eventually get a new cassette player somehow. I have Mike McGear and the McGear album, which I believe is his. I don't know if it's his only album. That's if anybody knows who that is. That's Paul McCartney's brother. I think he's still with us. And I have Traveling Wilburys Volume 3. Good record. Um, I have London Town, which I do not own a copy of, but of course I've heard this album. I don't think I have a copy. Maybe I have a burned CD somewhere. I'm not really sure. I also found a sealed copy of Play by Squeeze, which is their only reprise album. Nice blue cassette there. But I unwrapped it, so now it has lost all its value. Great album though. If you ever heard it, it's one of their very very consistently good album. Um, I might show you some of my finds. Um, Maybe recent finds if I haven't shown you guys lately. Let's see what we got here. I turn my camera. This is so professional. Let's see what's going on. No, crap. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Well, I think, sorry about that. I had some issues there. I'm gonna show you some of my records. Picked up Leo Kottke Burnt Lips. They had a lot of Leo Kottke, but I put a lot of Leo back, fortunately. So the prices you see on these records are not what I paid. Right? If you see any prices, I paid a really good price. Yeah, Wilson Sandman, really good album. I do own this on compact disc in the RCA box set that I own. Joan Armatrading, her third album. Okay, I've never owned a copy of this album. This is like kind of her album that she really shines on. Of course, she really shines on a lot of that early stuff. This is an album that I've been wanting a a lot. And so when I saw it, I about peed my pants, and I was really happy. Not really peed my pants, but I guess I shouldn't say things like that. I I was very happy. Um, Rock and Roll, John Lennon. I listened to that all the way through last night. It's a really nice, clean copy of it for under $2, basically. Really happy about that. I have rumors that I continue to work on cleaning this up a little bit. It played through just fine. It's just, it was a little bit dirty. Okay, so got my record cleaner here, and I did some cleaning. I have Back to the Wall by Peter Lang. Okay, now Peter Lang is a contemporary, or was a contemporary of John Fahey. Did an album with John Fahey and Leo Kottke. So there's Leo. Okay. Let's see here. I also have John Prine, Sweet Revenge, which I think is a really popular album by him. I have Tug of War. Good album, very good album, in my opinion. I have Bruce Coburn, Stealing Fire, which I I can't get that in there. I love that album. It's a very nice, clean copy here on A&M. So I have Stealing Fire on cassette also from Goodwill. It's a good album. It's more electric than in 70s stuff. I have, see, I pulled the thing out here. Just commenting to a friend the other day at work about the Xanadu soundtrack, and the movie's supposed to suck. And my friend that I was talking to really likes the movie. I have never seen it, but I'm a fan of the soundtrack, and I was telling my friend the other day, I said I've never seen a copy of the Xanadu soundtrack that's not beat up, and this is really nice shape. So it plays through okay. It looks like it says it's a promo copy. A stamp on the things. I didn't really look real carefully at the vinyl or anything. I don't know. I have to look more carefully to see if it's indeed a promo, but like the cover is in really, really nice shape. I have Steel Eye Span. Now We Are Six. It's an album from the 70s, and let's see, I think Ian Anderson produced this. David Bowie is on alto sax, apparently on one of the tracks. So it's the same David Bowie. Ian Anderson is the production consultant. I know that's a real popular album by Steel Eye Span. I really like their 70s, their they had any late 70s or late 60s albums? I don't know if they did, but I like that era, that early 70s stuff of theirs, and I think this is some before. I can't really. I'd have to pull the record out. So I have this, and I own this already, but this is an upgrade copy. I bought it recently, and it's in good shape, but like the actual album cover wasn't. I don't know. I might Frankenstein it, but I'm probably just I'm gonna play this through, obviously, because it's a really, really good album with some original songs by Nicky Hopkins, who, of course, didn't live real long, but he very, very gifted piano player who was a session dude for like George Harrison and Harry Nilsson. So this is a fun one here. I found this years ago at a bookstore nearby. Didn't pay a lot of money for it, and it is Vancouver Dreaming by Northern Lights. So I think this is a sole release by this band. It is on Natural Resources Records, and it is a white label promo. Well, if you like redesign, you will like, it's kind of like psych folky vocal music. It's really good. It's really fun stuff. It's a really solid album. I encourage you to check it out. I don't think the copies are real hard to find of this album, So this has to be the same one that I sold to this record store, and I bought it right back because I regretted selling it later. So let's see. I think this might be the last one. I got Mars without the guts inside. Still a nice cover and a nice gatefold, and the vinyl looks pretty good. Let's see. I got some Schmilson, which I did see a copy of that there, but I didn't buy that. Recent other finds, I have Tony and K, Romeo Unchained, which is pretty decent. Not as good as I wanted it to be, but Jack Green, Reverse Logic, these are all really cheap. Some ones that I got in Iowa City. Ken Lock Nelson, I just pulled that out, but really like that album. I don't know if I've shown some of these yet or not, but hey there, how you doing? I forgot your first name. I'm so sorry. I'm doing okay. Really, I'm having a great weekend, honestly. So I found this recently, Iowa City. Ian Matthews, Walking a Changing Line. So this is a album on Windham Hill that is it's Paul. Okay, that's right. I remember you because you're very comical and fun and intense. Don't worry, I remember you. Um, this is a Jules Shear cover album, basically. Okay, it's pretty good, I think. I didn't really listen to it more than once, but it's pretty good. Let's see. So I recently picked this up at the Rock Island local record store that I go to. It was in bargain bin for $2, and it's beat to hell, but man, it plays through, and other than that, it sounds really good. So it's one of my favorite albums, and I don't own it on vinyl, so there you go. I think that's all I'm gonna show you. Other than wait, I got one more. I got a few other records here, but I didn't recently buy them. I don't know if I've shown you this one, but it's an original pressing of Clifford T. Ward's first album, singer-songwriter, and it's I paid like under $20 for it. It's a really good album. Last night I hit the Goodwill and bought this Jerry Jeff Walker live album. So, recently I've been listening to almost nonstop Townes Van Zandt. So that's been my bag lately. Really loving the Townes lately. I purchased let me see. I spent a little bit of money, like $8 on this used compact disc that's a little hard to find. I'm trying to get some of his harder to find things for not a lot of money if I can. And so when I ran across this one, I was pretty happy. Let's see here. Townes Van Zandt. Absolutely nothing. Really good live compilation. Some of these, like at least one of the tracks was recorded in December of '96, which he died a month later. And it still sounds pretty good, in my opinion. I'm trying to think of some other things that I can show y'all. That's probably gonna be it. Thank you, Paul, for stopping by. It's nice to have someone here. And if no, well, let's see. Got maybe one or two more things here. I recently bought The Farm. Groovy Train. Well, Groovy Train is the hit off of this. It's a good album. Paid $2 for it. This I've had for a couple years, but I'm going to continue to showcase. This is a great introductory package for if you've never heard Townes Van Zandt. I paid about $11 for this thing. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's got basically 7 full albums, over 4 discs, and also like some studio outtakes and let's see, a few songs from his live from 1973. I think that's like Live from the Quarter or something like that. That might be like a 2-disc collection. Um, so I recently picked up, and I haven't got it in the mail yet, but I recently picked up the Towns Van Zandt Nashville Sessions, which is a hard to find CD, but I found it for like $20. Um, yeah, I mean Towns, to me, I mean he's technically outlaw country, but he was really not an outlaw. I mean, he was in one sense. He had kind of a major drug and alcohol problem, um, but really was a super intelligent and very good songwriter. He's a little country, but he's not your twangy, crazy country. He's just a very good songwriter, in my opinion. He just doesn't he transcends country music if you ask me. He's a little bit more kind of writing the line between country and folk, I guess. But it's super great, sad, melodic music. Um, I don't know. It's just a very good, very, very good songwriter. Probably one of the best that ever lived, honestly. So, um, I think I might have bought a few more things recently, but I put them away, so I'm not gonna pick them out. But I might possibly be doing some or sending a VCLT to somebody. Um, I do have this Nick Drake compilation that I'm thinking about gifting. Paid $1 for it. I'm not sure. I might just hold on to it, but um, I need to kind of go through my records and see what I want to um, gift to people. And I have someone in mind that I want to gift to, but I don't know. We'll see. Um, I don't know. I'm having a really good weekend, and I pray that you all are doing the same. I might do that, Paul. I've got some errands I got to do around the house here, but I'll make sure that I'm subscribed to your notifications. Yeah, Nick Drake is just way. I don't think you can rate him too high, honestly. Um, Very good. It's problematic. He had issues. Really, all those guys with issues uh, made fantastic songwriters. I really can't get a good shot here because Seb's son going in different directions. Okay. Um, but yeah, I pretty much own different copies of pretty much all of Nick Drake's stuff, including some of his bootleg things, I think. So I have way too much music. So that Joan Arma Trading album, I discovered a really, really lovely song on that album. I was so upset because it's got some permanent, like a permanent skip on that song, and I'm like, not yeah, a little bit of a skip. So I turned around and ordered a new copy of it. It's about like $9, but I mean it's an easy to find album, so um, it's just a really good album. I love her '70s stuff. Can't really get enough of it, so I need to go back and listen to the first two albums because I haven't really heard those. I know that they're supposed to be good, so um, take care, Paul, and I hope everybody else that tunes in and watches this later is enjoying some really good music right now. And hope everybody has a lovely rest of the weekend. And take care and God bless. Bye bye.